Right, guys, we're in Proverbs chapter 8, the King James Bible, verse 27. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. Now, this is the spirit of wisdom. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth. Do you know what a compass is? Did God use a metal compass? No, but it's using the verbiage compass. A compass, you know what you use a compass on? A flat surface. To what? To make a circle, the circle of the earth, Isaiah 40:22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. Can you cover a ball like a tent for us to dwell in? No, you cannot cover a ball like a tent. You need a flat surface. When he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep, when he gave to the sea his decree that the waters should not pass, his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth. Foundations. Foundations. Have you ever seen a house built? It has a foundation, a flat foundation. And also, this is Job 26:10. He has compassed the waters with bounds. Compassed means a circle, surrounded the waters with bounds until day and night come to an end. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about is the 6-day work week. Do you know that this world is so backwards that they have you going to your worldly job 6 days a week, 5 days sometimes, but 6 sometimes, and then 1 day of church, right? Do you know that it's actually the opposite? You're supposed to be working for the Lord 6 days a week and then taking 1 day off of rest. Do you know that? In the Old Testament, it was the agriculture thing. 6 days, agriculture working, right? And then the 7th day rest, just like God created everything in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested. Well, in the New Testament, Paul tells us the spiritual meaning of the Old Testament, which is that we are, he likens it to planting seeds. Just like a gardener, remember, Adam was a gardener. He was to tend to the garden, planting seeds, showing you the exoteric physical meaning to something that Paul shows you the esoteric or the spiritual deeper meaning to what it is therefore to show and teach us. Right? And we're all planting seeds, so he's likening it to the 6 days of agricultural work, but really working for God 6 days a week. That's the higher spiritual meaning. And then 1 day of rest. Everything is backwards in this world. You see that? And that's not talking about your earthly job to make money. I mean, I understand that you have to make money to live, but the idea in the Bible is to work for God 6 days a week and take 1 day of rest. That is what the New Testament spiritual significance of the 6 days of creation are, and the 6 work days, like Israel farming. Adam was put in the garden to take care of the garden, planting seeds. Get it? Now the New Testament revealing the spiritual aspect of that. The planter, right? Gardening it, likening it to planting seeds, and then God giveth the increase, right? So that's really how it's supposed to be, but they know that. So they've set up the system where you have to use your 6 days that you could be doing something for God to actually work for them and their system that they set up, so that you don't have the energy or the time or the space to actually do what you're supposed to be doing for God, or what you should be doing for God. And then the day of rest, well, that's the day they say, oh, okay, this is your God day. Everything is backwards in this world. You have to understand that. Earth is flat, they tell you it's a ball flying through space. It's stationary, they tell you you're moving 250 times the speed of a bullet. Everything is backwards. That's why this world is totally satanic, and that's why the Bible says that Satan is a small g god of this world. It's all inverted. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to
say